There is a little snook right there. Okay. There he goes. Oh no, it's a redfish. Good throw. Is he gonna come? Oh, he's looking. Looking. There he is. Oh, that was so cool. Ladies and gents, good morning. It's good to see you guys again. It's been a couple weeks. If you guys don't know me, my name is Chris, and I'm a fishaholic. So, past couple of weeks, it's been kind of rough, so we haven't really gone out fishing much. So we're back out here at one of the spots that I've been fishing quite regularly. I want to get into some other fishing. Really want to go do some shark fishing, but my back's been hurting a little bit, so we're gonna hold off on that. But we're definitely be getting into that when the mullet run starts. I'm gonna be flats fishing today. Gonna be throwing around swim baits, probably some DOA shrimp and things like that. So main goal today is to get a snook, 30 inches or better, and if we can get a red over 20 inches, I'd be tickled to death. So kind of see how it goes. So if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it helps these videos way more than you can ever imagine. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. Well, I'll catch you guys out there. So there she is, guys. So just using this little Z-Man, little 1/4" jig head, this pearl white color. It's been doing pretty well for me the past couple times, so I'm gonna see, hopefully it does the same thing today. Oeh, det kan vara så sjukt smash för vi är så pipen. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I got him. Oh, nice. Oh, that is a nice. Oh, it's a snook. It is a snook. I thought it was a huge trout. I knew I saw something blasting over here. Okay, come on. Nice. Oh, he inhaled that swim bait. Come here. Come here. Okay. Enough. Nice. Inayo eter. Nice little snook. Let's get him unbuttoned. Well, there he is, guys. The first little snook of the morning. Gorgeous fish, not the 30-incher we were looking for today, but we'll definitely take him. Let's get him back. There he goes. Nice. Man, he got me really bad on my finger there. Alright, let's get another one. Well, that was super sick, guys. So I was standing over there, I was on my phone with my dad, and I saw what looked to be a fish that blew up. So I ran across, or just down the road, and I went to that spot, and I threw that bait out there, and he just smoked it. I mean, it's just a dunk. So freaking cool. I thought it was. That's not good. I really thought that was a freaking stud trout, but I will take a nice snook too. Since I haven't caught a fish in like 3 or 4 weeks, I would say I'll definitely take it. I am not going to be picky today. So there's a lot of current moving here today. Seeing a lot of mullet. I mean, I spent a good portion of the morning fishing underneath mullet, and I could not buy a bite. I'm very confused why they weren't underneath those fish, but kind of setting up to where the current is blowing out of this back bay with all the fish onto this this flat, which is fantastic because here's where I usually catch all the red snook and trout. So I'm pretty stoked. We're about to get to the very good stretch with all the mangroves, and all the mangroves are actually in the water, which is phenomenal, because usually when the mangroves are in the water, it means it's going to be a good day's worth of fishing, or it has been in the past in any case. I'll say that today and I'll eat my words later, but let's see. So really, in all these buckets between these mangroves, I'm really just fan casting. It's a pretty wide flat out there, so the fish just kind of cruise. Oh, there he is. There's a little trout. Oh, a ladyfish. Oh, and he just came off. Not too heartbroken about that. Would have been a nice shark bait though. Yeah, there was something right there. It looked like a tail of a fish cruising. I hate this freaking shadow that's going over the water here. Bunch of glass minnows too, so. Ooh. I don't know if he spooked or if he just ate a fish. I'll put this fluke on just for a second here. I think that's a better bait for this spot. There it is. Knew there was something there. Saw something blow up and I was about to move. What is that? Is that a trout? Is that a redfish? Oh yeah. There's that stud trout we've been looking for. Oh my word, that thing is huge. Holy moly. That is a big fish. That is a very big fish. Oh my word, come here. Holy moly. Oh my word. Look at the size of that thing. Oh, he absolutely choked it. Look at that. That is a huge trout. There he is, guys. What a phenomenal fish. We're gonna get him unhooked and get him back in the water. I'm just curious how long it is. We're just gonna take a quick measurement. So on the tail, man, he's 21.5 inches. What a freaking fish. Let's get him back. What a trout. Oh. There she goes. What a fish. What a fish. Well, I'm glad I listened to my gut. Oh my word. Oh. You try not to fall on my face. Guys, that is my PB trout, 22 inches, or I guess 21.5, close to 22 inches. I'm just absolutely blown away. I don't care that much about that big snook today. If we don't catch anything else today, I'm gonna be tickled to death. So I just saw a couple other fish blow up here, so we're gonna throw that fluke out here and hopefully we can get another one. Guys, I still can't believe that. That's insane. I mean, my dad always told me, trust your gut. That's exactly what I did. Been catching all my fish on those little 3-inch swim baits the past couple of weeks, and honestly too scared to move off of it, just because, you know, your feeding period for this place is so short. So if you don't use the right bait, you mess around for too long, you're not gonna get bites. And so Dad, if you're watching, huge shout out to you for teaching me that very valuable lesson. Oh my word, I whiffed so bad there. That was a nice red fish. I whiffed so bad. Come on, come back please. Oh. Jeez, Christopher, yo. Dang it. I watched him come up and eat it, and I just pulled it out of his mouth. Idiot. I cannot believe I did that. Cannot. It just sucks too, because I mean, you don't get a lot of these bites, so when you get them, you gotta capitalize. And I've been pretty good. I mean, I would say probably, I mean, most trips I've been a, you know, 100% catch ratio. Well, out flats fishing, not tarpon fishing, because those things are almost impossible to hook. But what a doofus move. That's a big problem with like freshwater frog fishing too. I mean, it's such a, you know, a visual eat, and then you, as soon as you see the strike, you try to set the hook, and you just can't do that. You gotta wait for them to turn their head. And with this fluke fishing, it's very much the same. You gotta give them a couple seconds to eat it, and then you can set the hook, or just let them turn their head so you can get a decent hook set. Because, you know, it's weedless. You have to fish it weedless for it to swim right. So well, you live and you learn, right? There's the red we were looking for. There's the red we were looking for. Oh, he's got a friend right underneath him. There he is. Okay. There he is. Not a huge one, but he sure is pretty. There he is. Here we're seeing some fish cruising over here. And off he goes. Nice, okay. At least got some redemption for my earlier screw up. Fly fisherman. Oh dude, bro, al my spots was soos ek kon nie by hulle uitkom nie, want daar was soos 3 of 4 fly fishermen. Oeh, that's right. Oh, nice trout. The trout was a little snook. That's a little snook. Nice. Oh, I say little. He's not that little. Okay, ain't not. On the fluke again, guys. Gorgeous fish. Okay. Not the most graceful release, but what is it?
Yeah.
Ik heb dat niet geweten. Oeh! Eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh, oh. Oh, he's chasing it. Oh, eat it. Eat it. Oh, it's a whole, is that a whole school of little, it's a whole school of little snook. So, oh, it's my snook. There is a little snook right there. There he goes. Oh no, it's a redfish. Good throw. Is he gonna come? Oh, he's looking. Looking. There he is. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, that was so sick. That was so freaking sick. Come here, little dude. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There he is, guys. Nice little sight fishing red. Let's get him back. Oh guys, so that was pretty cool. I was walking on the backside of the mangrove, and I just saw this red just cruising from underneath the mangroves, and I went to a little clearing right next to it, and I saw him going into the open water, and I chucked this fluke out there, and man, he freaking crushed it. En sit, ek bedoel, maak nie regtig saak vir my nie, so shucks. Ek het geen bedoeling. Man, freaking clean off. Look at that. Well, I ended up being a little bit of a dummy. You can see there is a, oh, I'll do it again. There is a branch or something in the water over there, and it has a bunch of barnacles over there. So I was standing here talking to my dad, not paying attention, and I finally saw that there was a piece of structure in the water. Oh, dang, there's a little redfish falling on me. Any case, so I saw that there was a piece of structure in the water, and as soon as I saw that, probably that little redfish just smoked my lure, and of course he ended up swimming. Oh, just whacked it again. Of course he ended up swimming to the right on the back side of it, so I didn't even stand a chance. I mean, he just ran, and as soon as he put pressure on it, I mean, it just sheared my line. So just the nature of the beast. Ooh. There's a nice redfish right there. Very nice redfish. Oh, dang, he spooked. Dang it. I think he saw me. I was walking, and he saw he was just cruising down there. Oh, that was a nice fish too. That was probably our big redfish we were looking for today, but hey, at least it means they're here. Alrighty guys, we're just gonna make a plan. Unless I see something really good, I'll stop and maybe make a couple more throws, but I'm gonna get back to my my truck and try and go hit this tarpon spot before it starts getting too late. So I'll catch you guys over there. Hey guys, so we're out here at my tarpon spot. So we've seen a couple of tarpon pops, so we're gonna throw this fluke around and see if we can get any. So we'll catch you out there. Alrighty guys, this right here is the spot. If you watched a couple of my previous videos, you'll probably recognize it. There is usually a decent amount of tarpon in here at least. Oh, great start. A decent amount of tarpon in here. It is a whole lot dirtier today with all this rain we have received this past while. And oddly enough, I haven't seen one pop yet, so hopefully they're still in here. I don't know why they would have moved, but you know, you never know. So, man, this is what it's gonna be like. We may be in trouble today. So frustrating when the fish are like this. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I haven't been fishing here for the past 10 minutes or anything. Alrighty guys, well, they're here, but they're not feeding. Let me not upset my wife too much, so I'll catch you guys back at the house. Yo, what's up guys? So we're back at our place now. Absolutely phenomenal day today. So we ended up catching 3 snook, 2 redfish, and that massive gator trout. So absolutely over the moon. I was hoping to get that big redfish as well that we saw cruising the shallows, but my throw just wasn't quite on point. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. At least we got the side fish, that smaller red, a little bit earlier today. So we're just gonna cover the baits for today. So the first snook I caught was on this little guy right here. So this is just, again, this little 3-inch Seaman swim bait. You know, this has been my bread and butter for the past several weeks, so very happy with this little bait. The conditions just today didn't seem like it was a good swim bait day, though. So that's when I switched over to this little guy over here, this fluke, and I mean, that's what we basically caught all our fish on today. So just to cover how to rig a fluke, I don't know if a lot of people know how to properly rig a fluke. So first thing, you want to make sure that you use a loop knot. This just gives the fluke a lot more action. And then the other thing that's very important is to make sure that that bait is absolutely straight. If you twist it, or if you put the hook through and it's pointing towards one side, it will not swim right. So when you're working this thing in the water, you want to make sure that it's basically walking the dog like a Zara spook, but just underwater. So if this hook kind of pops up like this, it'll start killing the bait, so it will not move from side to side. It'll just move straight. Like I said, if it's skew, it'll just twirl around in circles and just not look natural at all. So that's just the proper way to rig it. So if you haven't given a fluke a try, or you've been rigging it wrong, this is definitely the way to go. So, but yeah, hopefully we'll be getting out here before long again, and getting on some fish. So hope you guys have an absolute blessed week, and thank you very much for watching. Cheers.